Greetings everyone. In this video, I will walk you through my general reflections on the literary works that we tackled during the course Survey of Philippine Literature in English. I also chose 3 literary pieces that have lingered within me and knocked on my soul, influencing me to get involved in new perspectives. But first, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Elano Montes Claros, 20 years old, a second-year student at Cebu Roosevelt Memorial Colleges, pursuing a Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. To begin with, these are the list of literary works which we had discussed. Footnote to the Youth by Jose Garcia Vela, Morning in Nagribkan by Manuel E. Arguella, My Father's Tragedy by Carlos Bulusan, Wedding Dance by Amador T. Daggio, Love in the Cornhucks by Ida Rivera Ford, Like the Mulave by Arzulweta da Costa, For Freedom and Democracy by Salvador P. Lopez, My Father Goes to Court by Carlos Bulusan, Faith, Love, Time, and Dr. Lazaro by Gregorio C. Brillantes, Prison by Melody Aguilar, How My Brother Leon Brought Home a Wife by Manuel E. Arguella, Magnificence by Estrella Alfon. The predominant view was that literary works served as the voice of Filipinos under colonization. It emerged as a message carrier that had passed from generation to generation, enticing us to retrace our steps way back in history to catch a glimpse of it. Furthermore, it is profoundly ingrained in us not to forget the legacy that our forefathers have left us. The theme of literary works changes after involvement in multiple genres. There is about the complexities of entering marriage life, the heavy responsibility of being a youth, the negative Filipino traits, the narrow distinction between rich and poor, unfairness in the justice system, the significance of remaining staunch in responsibilities, the resiliency in challenging circumstances, maternal affection, question devotion, societal standards, and so on. So, these are my 3 greatest works of literature that have had an impact on my life. The first is Prison by Melody Aguilar, in which she implies in her poetry that being imprisoned does not only mean being physically imprisoned in a jail, but also psychological confinement. After internalizing the poetry, I realized it was true. Sometimes we are forced to do what we believe is right. Our thoughts dictate the way we live life as a whole, which is not good. I've been told to be this and that in order to fit in with society's standards, which have later become my principles. It allows me to reflect on the hypocrisy of attempting to live the life of someone else. As a result, I'm gradually losing my grip on seeking social affirmation. It's difficult because it becomes a habit, but perhaps there's some progress now. The second is the poem entitled Like the Mulave by Arzulweta da Costa, in which Filipinos are compared to the mulave tree, so they should have characteristics similar to it in order to form a powerful nation. Indeed, it is easy to say that you should be resilient at all times, but it is far more difficult when you are already in a situation where there appears to be no way out. It's simple to argue that you should overcome challenges since others have, but it's difficult, especially if you're already drowning in your own thoughts. Nonetheless, it is permissible to cry and to be weak, but always remember to pull yourself together and be brave in facing the harshness of the world. Lastly, Gregorio C. Brillante's story, Faith, Love, Time, and Dr. Lazaro. The story had a big impact on my life since I once acted like Dr. Lazaro and asked him whether he was really there. I suppose that in our lives, we face hardships that cause us to lose faith in God. There are times when we blame Him in order to avoid blaming ourselves. However, despite everything that has happened to me, I have returned to Him, which has strengthened my faith. I can't go back in time. All I can do is strive to be a better version of myself while enjoying the process of self discovery. To end this video, I will leave a quote: one step at a time, you'll get there. Thank you for listening and God bless.